The footage begins with a shot of a group of people staring up into the sky. Some of them are pointing and others are holding up their phones to record whatever strange sight is catching their attention.
I want to see.
The camera focuses on the crowd for several seconds before turning to capture a shot of the strange happenings in the sky. When the camera finally swings upwards, what it captures is truly shocking.
They look like a big old jellyfish in the sky.
There's a large dark circle in the grey sky. The circle's irregular and almost seems to change shape and size.
They look like a giant jellyfish in the sky. He gonna suck. Oh, y'all better run.
The grey colour on the inside of the circle is darker than the surrounding sky.
What
it almost seems to be a hole.
What y'all think that is? Y'all gotta let me know. Put it in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think that is. Although a crowd of people witnessed the strange event, no one seems to be able to offer an explanation of what could have caused such a strange atmospheric phenomenon. There's an open doorway that seems to lead outside, as it's filled with a bright light. Clearly someone or something took the open door as an invitation to enter. A few seconds into the video, a strange creature walks into the room. That little baby alien?
It's only about as tall as the stepladders. It has a strange bulbous head and seems to have large black eyes and very long, thin limbs.
Looks like a little alien.
It doesn't seem to be wearing any clothes either.
He's just he's like got the George Jefferson walk going on here.
Popular media, leading many to speculate that the creature is indeed an alien. Others, however, believe that
well, let me go in. Y'all, you see me move out my way.
Its actions in the room make the footage even weirder. It takes a few steps into the room, stopping near the first stepladder. Then it seems to teleport, moving in a semi-transparent blur across the room at a speed that's clearly not human. It stops near the second stepladder, then seems to disappear into thin air. Seconds after the creature vanishes, the second stepladder begins to move across the floor, sliding and scraping until it's out of sight.
Where you want with that stepladder? He must want some cookies or something on that top shelf. Something he can't reach.
Takes a few steps before
he gonna get them cookies
at a high speed once again.
Oh, he out there jump. He want crumbs now. He wants some cookies.
And why did it enter the room only to drag a stepladder across the floor?
He wanted just to drag.
These mysterious questions remain unanswered. But the homeowner might be wise to keep the doors closed from now on.
Some Oreos or something.
In a series of creepy videos shared by GMA Public Affairs, what initially seems to be a truck rolling with its handbrake off quickly becomes a clip that gets weirder and weirder. The grainy CCTV footage of a private parking lot shows a series of vehicles parked in a line up against a wall. Everything seems normal at first, but then a truck in the middle of the line of vehicles begins slowly backing out of its spot.
I hope somebody in there jump.
A close-up of the truck's cab shows that the driver's seat is definitely empty.
Now I got the parking brake on or something?
The footage before and after the incident gives no indication that anyone had entered the lot. Once the truck is all the way out of the space, things get weirder when the door closest to the camera opens all on its own. No one exits the vehicle through the open door. As if this video wasn't creepy enough, viewers and paranormal investigators who have examined the footage closely have pointed out details that make it even weirder. One viewer spotted what appears to be a tall shadow creature pushing the truck from the front grille.
Oh, this is some shadow creatures. What the hell?
Additional viewings by investigators show there's actually a group of 3 shadows in front of the truck. The figures stand in a line in front of the truck but don't seem to be touching it in any way, yet the truck begins to move. It's unclear how exactly these shadowy shapes could be moving the truck. However, the image of these 3 shadows working in tandem is certainly a chilling sight. Love to get your thoughts on this one in the comment section below.
The YouTuber is working alone in the empty room when he begins to hear strange noises. These noises are not unusual, at least not in this seemingly haunted location, but he decides to grab his camera in hopes of capturing evidence of a possible haunting.
So this junk happen all the
After recording
time.
for a few seconds, something happens. A small stool that's been tucked away under a table begins to slowly slide across the floor. It moves several feet before coming to a stop. So who or what could have caused such an eerie phenomenon?
Have a
In
level
the
to
video's
that floor,
comments,
make sure
the
that
YouTuber
floor
indicates that
lays
there's a
straight or
medical
something.
facility right next to
Something
the
wrong.
building where the dining hall operates. People often live their final days in medical facilities, so it's possible that the spirit of a deceased resident has made its way into the dining hall and is causing a bit of a mischief. The YouTuber states that the bizarre incidents have continued to this day.
That floor ain't
the staff
level.
of the facility are no
Well,
closer
y'all
to
got
an
ghosts that want to
explanation.
work with y'all. Put them to work. Let them. Hey, y'all need to host some more events or something.
A group of men are driving down a dark highway late one night. A large truck is driving slowly in front of them. They decide to go around in the left lane. The lane looks clear, so they make their move. As they're passing the truck, they're suddenly blinded by bright headlights that appear out of nowhere.
Oh, it wasn't nothing
The
there
driver
at first.
quickly swerves into the snow-covered grass on the side of the road to avoid a collision.
Cause the car that we seen was way
There's
back
no
there. Unless he
indication of a
had,
vehicle on the road
but you seen
moments before
a
the
car
near
way
collision.
back there.
If you slow the footage down, it does seem like the truck
So it ain't like no
manifests
car
out of
in
nowhere.
front. Well, yeah, that mud just like it just appeared out of nowhere. Real
So
talk.
how did this large truck suddenly appear? Some viewers believe that the truck was there the whole time, it just didn't have its headlights on. But then one has to ask why a truck would be speeding down a snowy highway in the dark without its headlights on. Others believe the truck genuinely appeared out of nowhere, suggesting time travel or even a glitch in the Matrix. Thankfully, the passengers of the car were safe, but this video could have had a much different ending. The Pope is an international public figure. However, this video from Paranormal X Chile raises questions about who Pope Francis really is. This video shows a close-up of the Pope's face as he stands amid a crowd. He leans his head down and reaches his hand towards his face. You might be expecting him to rub his eyes or scratch his nose, but what actually happens is baffling.
Oh, he pulling in
Pope
his
appears
face.
to grab the skin just above his nose and pull it away
Did
from
you
his
see that?
face. It seems to stretch far more than any real skin should.
I know they be saying they be
As it
having. I don't know if
pulls,
they had
his eyes appear
lookalikes or
sunken and
not,
hollow
but that
like
might
the
be
eye
just a
holes in
lookalike.
mask.
That